Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in San Diego. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, April 23rd. You'll be interested to know, today is National Picnic Day. This joyful tradition invites friends and family outdoors with blankets, baskets, and easy recipes that turn any patch of grass into a charming gathering. Bring a favorite snack, a frisbee, and a smile. Spread a blanket, savor simple treats, soak up sunshine, and go celebrate this playful day together. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday at Tourmaline. This morning it's looking clean, with waves at 2 to 3 plus feet. Conditions stay fair until around noon when the wind shifts onshore at 6 miles per hour. Expect the swell to come from the west in the morning, then shift to the south-southwest later in the day. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 2-foot outgoing mid-tide, when the west swell is 4 feet at 7 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first low tide on Thursday will be a 1/2 foot at 10 a.m., followed by a 3.5 foot high tide just after 5:30. The nearshore buoy at Mission Bay West reads 65 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start off clean with waves around 2 to 3 feet on Friday, but choppy conditions develop by midday. Saturday sees a consistent 2 feet with fair conditions early, but onshore winds create chop in the afternoon. Sunday remains choppy with smaller waves at 1 to 2 feet, making it the least favorable day of the period. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and it feels like 60 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:27 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:09. It looks like we're in for some partly sunny skies today, with a high near 71 and a light southwest breeze, around 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 20. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 71. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy conditions with a low around 55 and light winds around 7 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather, Friday will be partly sunny with a high near 71 and a southwest wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25. A slight chance of showers late Friday night into early Saturday gives way to mostly cloudy skies with a high near 68 on Saturday. Then rain showers are likely Saturday night with lows near 56. Sunday is mostly sunny with a high near 68, and Monday stays mostly sunny with a high near 69. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, California is planning to open 3 new state parks and enlarge several existing parks. Officials announced Wednesday, calling the endeavor the biggest expansion of the state park system in decades. One of the new parks will encompass nearly 2,000 acres along the Feather River in Yuba County, a spot equipped for rafting and swimming. Another park is set to commemorate California's Dust Bowl history at a former labor camp outside Bakersfield. A third state park is slated to absorb a popular parkway for hikers, runners, and bicyclists along the San Joaquin River near Fresno. State officials credit the planned openings and expansions to a new effort, dubbed State Parks Forward, that seeks to reverse years of stagnation in the state park system. Now on to sports. Lamine Yamal injured himself taking a penalty in Barcelona's La Liga match against Celta Vigo on Wednesday. Club sources told ESPN that the initial indication is that he has a torn hamstring. The severity of the tear and the length of time Yimel could be sidelined will be confirmed via scans on Thursday. If that is the case, Yimel could sit out the rest of the season with Barcelona. After the game, Barcelona coach Hansi Flick said, "We have to wait. We have to see what it is. Something happened. Hopefully, it is not so bad." In local sports, the Padres are looking to bounce back this afternoon at Coors Field after dropping yesterday's game 8-3. Matt Waldron takes the mound against the Rockies' Ryan Feltner with first pitch at 12:10. San Diego is still 8-2 over their last 10 games and 16-8 overall, so there is plenty of season left. Walker Buehler struggled early yesterday, but the offense could not get anything going in the thin air. Luis Campusano homered in the loss. This afternoon is a chance to even the series before heading home. Meanwhile, San Diego FC fell to Houston 1-0 last night. It was a tough loss for the expansion squad, but there is still plenty of season ahead as they continue building their identity on the pitch. In top news, Elon Musk admits that millions of Tesla vehicles will not receive unsupervised full self-driving. Tesla cars operating on Hardware 3 will not get unsupervised full self-driving. Approximately 4 million Tesla vehicles use the Hardware 3 platform, which means many owners, including those who paid for the feature, are locked out of unsupervised full self-driving. Musk stated that upgrades will be necessary for those vehicles. One Dutch Tesla owner was recently told by Tesla to just be patient regarding this issue. Musk had previously acknowledged the need for upgrades on an earnings call in January 2025. In business news, Spirit Airlines may receive a bailout. What is in it for United States taxpayers? Spirit could receive as much as $500 million, while the United States government would acquire a stake in the struggling airline. Ultra-low-cost Spirit Airlines is battling for survival during a challenging period for airlines, which are reducing flights and increasing fares and fees due to soaring jet fuel prices. This week, President Donald Trump expressed interest in finding buyers for Spirit's parent company, Spirit Aviation Holdings Incorporated. The Wall Street Journal reported that the administration is nearing a rescue deal to lend Spirit the funds in exchange for a stake in the company. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $78,000. Ethereum is down 1% to about $2,000. And XRP is down 2.5% to $1.42. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. The miracle tree removes 98% of microplastics from drinking water. Moringa is believed to have been used by ancient Egyptians to sterilize water. A millennia-old purification technique could be the solution for Europe's microplastic-contaminated drinking water. In a recent study, seeds from the miracle moringa tree were found to match or outperform their chemical counterpart in filtering out aged polyvinyl chloride microplastics, which are among the most harmful plastic types for human health. The findings could pave the way for a greener alternative for treatment plants. Tiny plastic particles from various sources have been accumulating in global water systems for decades, posing a growing health risk. In 2024, the European Union increased monitoring protocols for microplastics in drinking water. However, last year, researchers cautioned that these tiny particles might be evading detection. The use of moringa for purification is as ancient as it is innovative. With its rapid growth, drought resistance, and low water requirements, the perennial moringa tree offers a promising solution. And in entertainment news, Marquee is shedding light on what happened in Las Vegas. From fears over the Death Star David Ellison is building to Tom Rothman's tirade, all the drama from CinemaCon 2026 is unfolding. Paramount Skydance Chief Executive Officer David Ellison assured that a combined Paramount and Warner Brothers would produce 30 movies a year. After 6 challenging years, movie theater owners arrived in Las Vegas for CinemaCon, feeling optimistic about survival. The box office increased by more than 23%, thanks to recent blockbusters like Project Hail Mary and the Super Mario Galaxy movie. However, anxieties lingered about the power shift from the merger. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American naturalist and author, John Muir. And he said, "In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in San Diego.